that, since we're talking, okay. Yes, this is the second video one day. Same setting, same everything, okay? Because I decided that I want to do a video on my honeys that is starting YouTube. It's 2020. Come on, guys. Let's do it. It's nothing to it but to do it, okay? So I have just a little insight on it because I'm still researching. I'm still trying to get to the bottom of what's going on for real. But as much as I do know when you're starting off, I'm going to share with my honeys, okay? I started YouTube because when I first got into YouTube, if you look at my channel, it tells you that I signed up with YouTube in 2011, okay? That's when I first got hip to YouTube. That's not when I started my channel at all. So I don't know why they got those dates like that, but that's just when I started YouTube. Like basically, I would go on YouTube, listen to music, and ride around in a car. And then somebody was, I would ask people questions, and they will always say, "Oh, go look it up on YouTube." And I would be like, "YouTube do all that?" And they would be like, "Yeah, they do." So I'd be like, "Oh, okay." So I go look up on YouTube how to do this, how to do that, and it was just there. Oh, I fell in love, baby. Like, this is why we watch YouTube every day, all day. I go to sleep to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? At the time or whatever. So I'm watching YouTube. I'm like, how to do a cut crease, how to do a bun, how to change a tire, how to, whatever you could think of and imagine, okay? It started off with me, though, with food. I was on the food. I'm like, how to make gravy and stuff like that. So it started off with the food. And then, you know, once you make that account and you search different things, they have it coming along in there of different things that you could look at recommended for you. And that's how some of my honeys found me. I was recommended to you guys for my labor video. So now I see and get it like, oh, okay. So they're recommending all these videos to me, but I'm watching them too. So I got hair videos coming through, makeup videos, cooking video, everything that I like. And YouTube knows what you like. So now, not only was I into the cooking, I see that they had started recommending makeup and hair and all that stuff. I'm like, dang, they got all this on YouTube. So I'm watching everybody's tutorials, baby. I'm just on it because that's my thing. I love to do that. I think I had asked them how to arch the eyebrows. When we do our makeup and we drawing on them eyebrows or whatever, I thought that was an arch. I didn't know that was drawing it on and doing all that concealing. I just thought see, I have thick eyebrows. I have on no makeup, guys, just straight face and lashes. But my eyebrows are good. So I was like, how could I shape these to the modern brow of how it is going on out here? And when I looked it up, I learned that it was concealing and this and that. And that's why they start recommending makeup to me, because I looked that up. So now I'm all into looking at this makeup stuff, and as I'm watching this stuff, guys, I was already doing my makeup. So I was like, why can't I start a channel? Like, if it's just as simple as getting on here, looking in the camera, putting on some makeup, doing that, okay, boom. But I also knew that I'm going to start this channel, and I'm going to do it on hair and makeup, and my name is going to be Kells Hair and Beauty type of thing, okay? Then you got Slave by this, Slave by, I didn't want that. Everybody had that, so then I thought deep. What would my name be that would stand out and be different? And it was Kells 100%. I'm like, okay, I like that. So boom, I made the channel. I'm on there doing hair and makeup. I'm not talking on any of my videos, because what you don't want to do is start a channel and get the going on there like everybody want to know you or knows you or whatever. Get on YouTube and show your worth. Get on YouTube and show what you're made of. Whatever they say your niche, okay? So your niche could be doing hair, okay? And I got on there and I showed me doing hair. I showed me doing makeup. I showed what I was hitting for. That's exactly what I did. I didn't talk about it. I put the little subtitles at the bottom and cut the crease and da-da-da-da, because I didn't have anybody that noticed me yet. Nobody came through. And even the fact that people probably was watching that, they don't want to hear me talking. They don't know me to care exactly what I'm talking about. They want to see what they came to search and look for, okay? Because at that time, that was the only thing people was probably watching my video for, is because they searched it and mine looked at maybe interesting. And yes, thumbnails was terrible and all type of stuff, but who cares? You start somewhere, right? Find your niche and show your worth. That's all you're gonna do. Don't get on there talking, making those videos about who I am and, oh, I grew up in a little town called that. Yeah, you save that for later. So that was my aspect. I'm going to start YouTube and I'm not going to talk. Okay, I'm just going to make videos, throw out there what I'm good at, and boom. I started the channel April of 2018. It was April 2018 because I started it on Tone's birthday. Okay, it's because I dropped that video with him. And when I dropped that video of him is when I started dropping other videos as far as the makeup and what my niche was. My channel was not going to be about dropping videos because I'm not making any more of them videos. So I had to hurry up while I had the people that wanted to come see that video. You know, it was kind of like a trigger for me. Like, hurry up, put that video. I got at least 1,000 people that want to watch that, and then they could see what else I got to offer, and then they may subscribe. So, boom. When all that was said and done, I had 80 subscribers. I'm like, oh, okay, boom, that's cool. And every time I posted a video, 40 to 50 people will always view it. Okay, oh, okay, that's cool. Now it's all about the makeup, the hair, the this, the that, okay? Then I put this video up in February of me having my baby, braiding my hair in labor, okay? Didn't know it was even a real thing going on there. Like, I knew when I was making that thumbnail, though, that would be something that people would run to. Because they like, she ain't never braiding her hair in no labor. Let me see this. I knew I would get that effect, okay? At some point, I was just putting videos, only getting, the most I was getting was 80 views, okay? I posted that video, I don't go back and be checking to see what's going on every day. Because I know ain't no interaction. I went like 3 weeks later and looked at that video. It had 7,000 views. I'm like, oh, what the heck is going on here? Somebody bought me some views or something? Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, 7,000 was a big deal. All in one day, it ended up being a million. It took off. It took so off, and it was that thumbnail, and it was all of that. So another thing is to make sure that when you doing your niche, which is, let's say, hair, okay, hypothetically, it's hair, okay? Let's say you went off and made another video pertaining to how to start YouTube, okay? This is what people want to know. This is what they want to know. So let's say they come and that video for you goes viral, but you really only focusing on hair. That's what you came here to do, you know, show your work. But you made that video about YouTube and now it done went viral. And now you have all these subscribers and it's like they're only subscribed to you because they want to know more about how to make YouTube. They could care less about how good a hair you do at this point. They want to know about, oh, she told me some details about making YouTube. I'm going to subscribe to her so when she tells me some more stuff. And you ain't telling no more stuff about that. You just trying to keep up with the, you know, the wave of this. You trying so hard to get to be somebody on YouTube that you're going to put out any video that's popping. You see everybody doing this and that. You're going to say, let me do one to see if they come to me and I get my subscribers. So now it's like, you would watch my video, I done went viral, I'm telling you how to do YouTube, but then I go back to putting these lashes on this and that, and you don't come and like that. You don't come and view that. You don't want to see that. So make sure you know your niche, okay? And don't give that up for the world. If you're going to do hair, do that hair on there the whole time until, okay, one of your hair videos take off, okay? When one of your hair videos take off, like me, one of my hair videos took off. Thank God it wasn't me doing a prank or something, because I don't do pranks. Like, I'm not good at them, actually. So, and then you will be expected to see more and more pranks. I don't have that for you, but I got hair. You want to see the hair? Like, no, we don't want the hair. We want the prank. So just stick to what you want to do on there, okay? If you know that you're going to do pranks, hair, nails, and all of that, by all means, post that, okay? Make sure, yes, post it. If you're going to talk about which particular water bottle to use, post that, okay? Because when you get a following from that, that is something that you will actually be putting out. But if it's something that you're not really going to be doing, don't try to keep up with a wave for what everybody else is doing, okay? Show you and what you want the people to know about you, okay? As far as setup goes, guys, so I have an iPhone, okay? The first iPhone I ever had was the iPhone 6, just the 6. And that's what I started YouTube with, an iPhone. Just simple. And then I had got I didn't even have a stand. I'm trying to think. So let's say, for instance, I would have this sitting on the table. I would sit the phone on that and have it linked against something else just for it to see me. I didn't have a ring light. I had the natural light from the windows. This is stuff that people always talk about in the videos when you search how to be a YouTuber or whatever. They tell you natural lighting and all that does matter, okay? But for me, all I had was the iPhone. I had the natural lighting. I didn't hurry up and run and go invest in cameras and ring lights and do all of that because I got to see how this is hitting for first. Okay, so it was to the point where I was just learning how to edit, learning how to do different things like that. And I'm like, okay, I see what it's hitting for. I'm in the middle of a video, guys. It's getting dark outside. My video looks stupid now. Guess what I got to do? I got to go lay down with this half-done makeup. Don't mess it up because I got to finish in the morning when the light come back. And then get up, fix it where it messed up at, and then finish off where I left off, okay? You may got on a different shirt, some different earring, whatever. It looks dumb. So that was my first investment, was a ring light. I said I could record all day and night if I needed to. So you got to know exactly what you're recording, how you're recording it, and what you're trying to present to know what you need to go buy first, okay? Don't just rush out and go buy things because people talk about it. I'm now at almost 70K subscribers, and now I have a voice, okay? Now I have a voice because I have went viral and I have a following now. I have a voice. I can talk. I feel comfortable to talk because I only wanted to talk when somebody was asking me something. I only wanted to talk when someone cared. You know, when they wanted to hear it. Like, I just didn't go on there talking. I was quiet as ever. So now I have a voice. I can talk, okay? I will probably invest in a microphone or something so you guys can hear me. My thing is this. I am still invested in nothing but a ring light and a couple of tripods. I got this tripod. This is when I sit at the desk, guys. I just use this. You could bend it up, make it shorter, however you want to do, okay? You can make it shorter and all of that extra stuff. So this is what I'm using right now just to even sit here and talk to you guys. So I have the iPhone 8 Plus now, okay? They said those were the best cameras as far as recording. This was when the 10 was coming out. Now they got an 11, okay? That camera's probably way better. Guess what? I'm not upgrading iPhones. That's not what I'm doing. So my next investment for me would be a camera. Okay, I want a camera because my storage on my phone is terrible at this point. Sometimes that's why I don't upload for a whole week because I'm sitting here recording 4 or 5 videos in one day so I can edit them accordingly and get them out every so often. And guess what? I have even no storage to even get it out my phone. You got to erase something before you can save it to your device type of thing. So my next step is a camera, okay? I'm looking into which type of camera. When I figure it out, guys, I'm going to let you guys know because I'm at that point know about every camera it is to know about because I'm picky. I want to get the right one, okay? But don't go off rushing into just buying everything. This little tripod thing I got from Walmart for like maybe $8, and then they got the tall one. It's 12 foot or whatever, so it's like this tall. So that one is good for me when I'm in the bathroom with you guys, and I just like post it up in the sink and have it like that. But the mirror is behind that, so I'm still styling in the mirror, but you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. So I got that one that can adjust to 12 feet all the way down to the size of this stand, so it's like I can do it at any height or whatever. And I also went and bought an LED lamp, okay? That's like when I be in the dining room with you guys. Like when I did that seafood boil, I had that light actually shining on us because you're going to need some type of light somewhere. Usually I would travel this ring light around the house with me, but my bathroom light, thank God, has gorgeous lighting. I don't need an extra light. But yeah, certain areas of the house, I may need some extra light, so I did buy a little lamp in this LED bulb, and I got that from Walmart too. That's the only thing I use, guys, to be on somebody's YouTube recording and doing this. And guess what? Ain't none of my honeys sat here and said, oh, her lighting is terrible, her camera ain't right. Like, that's what I'm looking for. If I was to ever hear people complaining about my footage and stuff like that, that's when I would say, okay, it's time to kind of invest into this and that a little more quicker because I have an audience now and I need them to be satisfied. So you got to always now at this point think of your audience and what to do for them. Everything I do, guys, is for you guys. So far, boom, you start your YouTube account, okay? You decide what you want to do. You say, okay, boom, I'm ready, set, go on this. You decide what you want to do on YouTube, okay? If you got one thing that you want to do, focus on that one thing. Don't go off into all of the trending things that's on YouTube, because when you go viral, or if you do get more followers behind that, they're going to always look for that, and you really wasn't trying to offer that. So now at this point, I have kind of, I got a following. I can do the trending things. Y'all would like to see the different side of me to do that. It'll be fun, to see something other than hair and makeup. But before, no, I would have never dared did that, because it's like it will be a waste of my time later down the line. Now I can't do hair no more because all they want to see is this trending thing I did or whatever. So yeah, that could make or break your channel. Just stick to you and what you want to do. Okay, if you got 10 things that you are good at, show them everything about you on there, because one of those things is going to strike somebody. YouTube recommends you to people. That's what I just learned when I seen them 7,000 people. I'm like, 7,000 views? Oh my God, I was being recommended. And you guys told me that in the comments, like, oh yeah, YouTube kept recommending this video, and maybe it was good to YouTube. And they like, oh, I need to show the world this, because I did nothing extra other than upload that video and set it and forget it. That's all I did. So yeah, you're going to have a video one day that's going to be good enough for YouTube, and then they're going to push it. They're going to push it, okay? So if you got 10 things that you're good at, show all that on your channel, and make sure it's something consistent of what you're going to want to be doing or able to do. Then after you get to a point where you're satisfied with subscribers, like I'll say at least 100. At least 100 subscribers, okay? Because if you get to 100 subscribers, and they're like, you're doing big things on that or whatever, it will almost be time to start investing, okay? Because that's going to keep recommending, and you're going to keep being out there, and then you're going to get more and more people. So it's like, okay, I don't want them to keep seeing these dull looking videos, because if you don't have enough light and those videos look dull, the pixels look blurry and all that. So just my ring light right now makes me look crystal clear, and I'm appreciative of that. So just start investing after you know that you are set and have a following, okay? Don't go all rushing into it. Like I said, I still have not invested into anything. The first thing I bought was that ring light, is because I kept getting caught in the dark. That's it. And literally that's all I did. I don't have a camera. I have a laptop, guys, but it's not compatible with my phone. So I don't have the I want that Mac Airbook. I want the Air. And once I get to that point, I will invest in that, okay? But yes, I'm still not all into it like that. I'm more focused on putting out the content for my honeys of what y'all want to see, okay? So like I always say, suggest anything, do that. You want to make sure that you're bubbly on there. I don't like cussing on my channel. It's very unprofessional, okay? Once you get to a certain caliber, people would start looking at you and noticing you and may want to work with you. But if you've got all this cussing and unprofessionalism going on, that's a turnoff to some people, and you may lose some potential clients, okay? Because yes, you're a YouTuber now, and YouTube pays you every month, okay? You may have some endorsements come on the side, like promoting things and this and that. Those people watch you for months before they even come through and say, hey, we want to work with you. They want to see, are you a perfect fit to even talk for them, okay? So if you on there cussing and fussing and doing all this and that, then yeah, it's not cute. Okay, some of them don't care because they just want their product out there. But guess what? That costs money. So you want me to promote anything for you, that costs money, okay? And the way that you would know how much your channel is worth is Social Blue Book. That's what I had just got hip to or whatever. You go type in everything on there, and they look at everything, your geographics and stuff as far as YouTube, Instagram, and when people want you to promote them or even shout them out or stuff, that costs money. So it tells you exactly how much you're worth for a shout out video, a dedicated video, all of that, okay? So take that into consideration when you are making your channel of which direction do you want to go in. You see a lot of these YouTubers have became big almost, and they're working with some of the makeup companies that sends them stuff and do this, that, and the third. They've been working with them, promoting them for so long. Now they have palettes joint with them. Like, that is a blessing to those YouTubers. Like, oh my God, I came this far, I made it. Like, do you want to be that person, or do you want to be the one stuck doing reviews of 10 years? Okay, no, I want to be somebody later in life, okay, doing this and that, partnering with a big company, doing something with them because I'm that good and I'm showing my worth versus trying to fit in and be all ghetto and cussing. Okay, I got it in me, y'all know I do. Okay, it's a time and a place for everything. All right, so this is a personal video. I can be ghetto and do all I want here, but guess what? Now I'm thinking in the back of my mind, I got honeys out there that don't like that. I got honeys out there that don't want to hear me doing that. Take your honeys into consideration. Okay, so I just ain't gonna do it. Okay, I got some of y'all that's ready for it. Like, come on, sis, I'm ready for it. Then some of them like, I don't really care to hear that. So I'm just not gonna do it. I'm gonna get it straightforward with so everybody can be comfortable when they come watch Kells. Then you have to worry about how do you make your channel stand out. Okay, I'm not the only one on YouTube doing makeup and hair and everything like that, but I am somebody's favorite. Okay, I am one of the best. Okay, I am showing my worth as far as what I do. So you may be looking at a person that's been on YouTube for 10 years like, oh, she's real good, and then you only knew me for about a year, like, oh, she's good, just as good. Okay, so you want to, you're not in competition. I'll say that you're not in any competition because it's so many people that offer so much different things. I have done the same hairstyles that most YouTubers have done, or same makeup look. It's just not about that look for real. For me, okay, I like to come on here and teach. Like when I first was looking at that YouTube way back when, like I didn't understand like that YouTube taught you stuff. But once I got hip, oh my God, I fell asleep watching YouTube because I was learning. Okay, so I want to be that person. I don't just want to show you guys how I get cute every day and how I do it. Okay, I want us to do it. Okay, so you want to be able to connect with your following. Okay, you want to be able to feel like, everybody has told me that we feel like family. Okay, like we sisters around here, we aunties, and I'm somebody's mama out there. Okay, I love that, like, because at the end of the day I feel like I'm connecting. I know that if I put out something y'all may not like, it's still going to be support for Kells because it's like she gave us so much better before. I particularly don't like this, but okay, y'all know I love the criticism. Just tell me what I have done wrong and we're going to work it out and fix it. And then I'm going to come back and make another video explaining of what I did wrong and this is how what you don't do. Okay, so it's always something like that. And that is so needed in this world. You know, I'm lost in the sauce to a lot of stuff, okay? A lot of things that I have came across is due to research or, you know, I had to learn from somebody else. So let me be the teacher at this point and teach. I'm not saying teach on your channels or nothing like that, but what do you have to offer, okay? What would make you stand out and you doing the same thing someone else is doing, okay? What would make them want to watch you over them, okay? Because I don't personally like to have 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 people that I'm subscribed to that's doing hair or doing makeup. Like I need one good person. I need one good person that I know when I go and watch her, she's going to spill and I'm going to learn. Like, you know, I'm trying to get this. And it is very relaxing to me to watch makeup videos. Like that's something that puts me to sleep. I love to just watch it. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm learning anything or however, but yeah, it may be some tips and stuff here and there too. But I watch people that don't even teach for real, okay? They just showing you how they got cute. And I can appreciate that because I'm getting cute. So let me see how her slayage turned out. Your thumbnail would be something that would make you stand out, okay, versus someone else. They gonna type in half up, half down, snappy, nappy, dugout, okay? You got a bunch of natural hairstyles out there that, you know, some people's channel is focused on natural hair. I do it all, but I'm not just focused on natural hair. So sometimes I have to go and watch that to figure out, like, how could I define these curls and da-da-da-da, because I've never actually just wore my hair defined like this, you know? So it's stuff like that. And I typed it in. I looked at all these thumbnails and seen what it was. First of all, I'll look at the time. If it ain't too long, you know, you don't know this person to sit there and watch them for 40 minutes, okay? That was my thing back then. You don't want a long video. You know what I'm saying? Especially when people don't know you. They want to go straight to the point on you. Like, I just watched about 4 videos. I never seen these people, never, you know, subscribed to them or anything. I just was searching something, seen these thumbnails, seen the time, and it was 6 minutes. One was 5 minutes. I seen even a 10-minute one. Okay, now once I got deep into it and didn't care no more, I was watching 20-minute videos. But initially, I don't want to see a long video and I know I've never watched you before. Okay, so if you get on there and it's like, oh, you spilt it for me and I actually learned it from this one video, I'm going to subscribe and I'm going to keep watching other videos because it was that good. That first 5-minute one I watched was that good. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. So that's how we're gaining subscribers out here. You want to give these people something in a little bit of time and do it like that. Now, when I make long videos, my honeys know why. I am breaking it down, okay? I'm busting it down. Y'all know I'm spilling when it's long because I feel like it's more to it than just 10 minutes, okay? But when I first started off, I wouldn't do a video that was longer than 10 minutes. That was like your base. It was really 15, but nobody knew me. Who want to watch me for 15 minutes? And this is how I thought of it. So I'm trying to hit it with 7 minutes to 10 minutes, and that would be it, okay? So, yeah, don't sit here and have these long, outdrawn videos at first, okay? Get your following up so the people can talk to you and tell you what they want to hear. You guys tell me all the time, I don't care if your video was an hour because it don't feel like an hour when I'm watching it because I'm actually learning something. So you want to make sure people are benefiting from your channel. And if you are just sitting here making vlogs and this and that or whatever, you know, starting off, that can be kind of challenging because nobody knows you to want to watch you walk through Walmart, like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But eventually somebody may type in, what does Walmart have? Because they never been. Who knows? But who has never been to Walmart? But what I'm saying is, you know, then your video is you vlogging in Walmart and that helps somebody. You know what I'm saying? So now they're going to subscribe because they liked it, that vlog, and they like that. So, I'm not a vlog watcher. I'm more of a tutorial for food. Like, that's my thing, guys. You know, I'm Black and East. But your thumbnail, you know, it needs to stand out, okay? I done searched up how to define your curls, okay? It was so many different thumbnails in there, and I'm looking at them, and then you got one with the hair that was over here, nappy, split screen. This hair is cute and defined. And it's like, let me see. And then in 6 minutes, okay, I'll watch that. And that's what I based me watching somebody video on, okay? So your thumbnail makes a difference. I use PicMonkey, okay? It's the app on the phone. That's another reason why I don't be having storage for real, because it's so many different apps for YouTube, guys, as far as getting that perfect thumbnail, getting that perfect this and that, okay? And it's like, I need a camera bad at this point. I need a camera, and it's 2020, so that's my next move. But PicMonkey for me is how I edit my thumbnails, okay? You want your thumbnail to be showing your ending product, or you want it to be showing what you're actually doing in there. I personally just do the ending product because I have did the ones where I was showing what I was doing, like let's say bleaching knots on the frontal, okay? I put in a picture of me bleaching the knots, and then I put in a picture of the knots after it was bleached, and then I put a picture of the ending result, which wasn't me, it was just the frontal. That wasn't really intriguing. That didn't catch people's eye. So you also got to know, you're going to live and learn this, okay? Like, you're going to do and put videos up that's not successful like others, and this and that. And them ones that are successful, them is the ones I need to start trying to put more of to get more subscribers and be more successful on YouTube. So, you know, I know that my honeys, we very consistent and we talk. So I ain't per se trying to sit here and do things to get more followers and subscribers or whatever. I'm doing things for my honeys. You know, I noticed that y'all like to see that thumbnail of what, you know, like whatever. I knew the difference from this thumbnail versus that thumbnail. I knew the difference from the way I worded this to the way I worded that. Like, you just got to start learning how to attract your people, okay? And then if you don't have people, okay, just start learning how to attract anybody, okay? So it's, for me, the ending result of a style. So when I make the video on this, I'm going to have some beautiful pictures up there with this style, and I've added accessories and stuff like that. That looks appealing, okay? It brought the style out. And that picture alone is going to be like, oh, that is cute, and I'm going to watch that, okay? So that's what I learned, because before I would just put I would just be putting me with the clip-ins, with my hair, whatever it was, but I would just show the clip-ins like, No, that didn't work. So it's like, okay, duh, you're going to be using clip-ins, but what are you going to do with them? We want to see the end result. So you could do a before and after. I could have put myself on there, nappy afro, split screen. Now I got this. You know what I'm saying? So it's stuff like that. Make sure that thumbnail is very appealing. So when somebody clicks snappy nappy dugout, half up, half down, your thumbnail is going to be in cahoots with about 10 of them, okay? And then they're going to have to choose from that. But look, you bedazzle now. You got your earrings on and you sexy. You know, they're going to be like, oh, she cute. Boop. They're going to click you, okay? So that's if I want to, that's when everybody come and see that has never seen my channel before. They probably will pick me before anybody else. You know what I'm saying? But my honeys, they automatically going to watch if you're subscribed and if you're loyal. And if you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button because we don't do nothing but spill over here, okay, over in Kells Nation. I feel like I'm missing something, guys. I feel like I know I can go on and on. If I have left anything out and if you have any questions, just leave me a comment about it, okay? Because I am trying to answer and tell you guys things that don't nobody else tell you. Okay, everybody has been a beginning YouTuber and been researching this stuff, and YouTube really just ain't giving it to you, okay? So it's some good people out there, though, that is giving you enough, okay? As far as the lighting, the equipment, the this, the that, I didn't want to do that. I really just wanted to tell you guys the main attraction on the YouTube side, okay? So you already know when you get popping like that, you gotta have 1,000 subscribers and you gotta have 4,000 watch hours, I believe. It's either hours or minutes, and then you could get monetized. You monetize your channel, and then you start getting paid from YouTube, stuff like that, okay? Now that's when you become a YouTube partner, and that's when they pay you monthly every month on the 23rd or so. So it's like when you get to that point, that's real good. And then you start getting these emails out of nowhere like, hey, we want you to promote this. We want you to promote that. And then you're like, okay. And then you're like, they like, oh, I want to just give you free stuff for this promotion. You're like, okay, because you don't know no better. Now, I researched everything I needed to know about starting and becoming a YouTuber, but I never researched, guys, what I had to do after this stage had came, right? So mind you, I done hit 1 million and such views, and then I had 20,000 subscribers, right? I don't know what to do. Do you know somebody had to tell me, girl, you better monetize your page, because I didn't know. Like, if you start YouTube, you need to research all this stuff. You know, this is what I want to let my honeys know. Like, don't be dumb to it, okay? I'm still learning, so I can't just tell you everything that I know, but those key points that I guess I named or whatever, which was basically know your niche. You don't have to go deep into the equipment or whatever, because I haven't, and nobody has complained about my visual, okay? It still looks good. It's still, you get the point, okay? Professionalism is key. Like, that's for your future of YouTube, okay? It took me, like I said, almost a year to become this YouTuber that I knew I would be back then, starting the channel, but I knew that by the time all of this would take off, other people would come to me and look and want to know more about me and want to work with me, that I didn't want to put out a persona of being this person and that person. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have to do that on this platform if I don't want to. You want to see ratchet, I will give you a little more ratchet over on my Instagram, okay? And I haven't even really been doing that because I end up turning when I opened the channel, I turned all of my other pages into platforms also to be professional and make money from, okay? I wasn't trying to be ratchet and do all of that extra stuff, but I never erased the ratchet, so if you scroll, you will see my type ratchet, because I don't even think I'm that ratchet, but okay, whatever. You will see if you go over on my Instagram, and while you're there, go ahead and follow. But I turned all of the platforms into business pages, okay? And when I first was getting started and I was making these makeup videos and I was not talking, guys, when you have a business page, you are able to promote your videos or promote your post or whatever it is, okay? So once I post a video on YouTube, okay, I'll go over there and I would screen record certain parts of the video, okay? And then I'll take it over on Instagram and Facebook, and then I'll post it there, and then I will promote it, okay? Now, the promotion side is more so like $1 for 5 days, and they'll promote it, and then they'll have a goal of how many people they're going to reach with $1. They'll have a goal of how many people they're going to reach for $10. They're going to have a goal for $30. You pick how much you want it to be. I always just said $2. Like, I would definitely give you $2. And then it would tell me, oh, we'll reach anywhere from 500 to 1,000 people. And I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. That's more than what I got. So, yeah, that's cool. So, as we're promoting and promoting and promoting, and I'm paying out my money, this was the whole year, guys, okay? The whole first year for me, I was promoting my YouTube channel, okay? If I'm promoting it on Instagram and they're seeing it and they're coming to my profile on Instagram to go to that, they automatically would subscribe. Automatically would follow me on Instagram if they're interested. So I wasn't really promoting Instagram. I was just promoting YouTube. Now that I am on YouTube and I have a following and this and that, I'm kind of looking at the promotions like, was it really a waste of time? Because all it did was get me more likes for that post. It didn't get me more subscribers. It didn't get me more followers or whatever. But then again, was I putting out good content? Did I know as much as I know now to where if I promote it now, okay, I'm way more advanced than everything that I'm doing, I may get looked at more and I may get more followers and subscribers. You see what I'm saying? So I took it off the business side though as well, because I learned that if your page is business, it's not going to attract anything but other business type of things or this and that and the third. It's not really attracting an audience for you and a following for you. So I took it off of the business side, and I do believe once I took it off, I started seeing more followers on my Instagram. Okay, so now that I have a following on YouTube, it's like it's time to start trying to get the Instagram up, because the whole thing is, yes, my honeys, you get paid when you are a YouTuber or a Instagram baddie and all that. You do get paid for that, but where's your passion? Okay, my passion is knowing that in my comments somebody's down there like, girl, thank you for this video, this is the best on YouTube. Girl, you are everything. I love your personality. Like, you guys are acknowledging me. So why not do it for you? I'm not trying to do it for the money. Of course that's going to come at this point. I have made it this far. But that's not my my main thing, okay? Like, if I could sit here and please 70,000 people, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. I've been so local for so long, and people around me, I have really everything that y'all see from me is what I would give them. They never was appreciative. So it's like I got 70,000 people that give an F about me, baby. That's all that matters to me. I gave everybody else around me a chance. Get on and beat it. Bye. I'm posting on YouTube because I have a following. But a lot of people on my Instagram is like, yeah, I go watch every video when you post it on Instagram that you posted. I'll go watch it. So that means you're not subscribed. You didn't hit that bell. You know what I'm saying? You don't know when the videos is coming type thing. So I'm like, okay, well, I had fell off. I wasn't reposting on Instagram because I posted on YouTube. I thought everybody was on my YouTube already, but no, they're not. So yes, I have to make this video for YouTube, screen record it, and put a clip it over on my Instagram and Facebook as well, so that the people over there that does not know, will know. And then they'll go watch it, okay? And then not only go watch it because, oh, I need views, I need likes. Go watch it because I'm helping somebody. Go watch it because then you'll come in the comments and then you'll ask me stuff and I'll be able to interact. And I know, guys, it takes me some time nowadays to just even get back with the comments. You guys have been a comment and a month later I'm on it. But here's the thing, like, the more you get going up there, like, it's so many comments that I'm going to get to them. But like I said, I'm doing everything on my phone. So when I'm on the phone, I see comments and I know I need to go to this video, I just posted it, and check comments, I'm still trying to edit this other video and get some space to upload this video. It's so much, guys. I need a camera. Ooh. Woo wait. I do everything on my phone. So it's like, then you got people calling through, and then when the video is uploading, when somebody calls, that disturbs it and it starts all over. So it's like frustrating sometimes. So I don't even get back to regular text messages sometimes, or even missed calls sometimes, because I'll be so busy on my phone, guys. But as long as I do get back, that still shows my loyalty. So that's pretty much how that goes or whatever for me. But yeah, you want to just promote and promote and promote and promote and promote and promote and promote. It's never enough promoting. You got people that's got 200,000 subscribers, okay? They're steady promoting. And promoting just means to share everything you do on every platform that you have. I don't think I have a Snapchat, okay? And I don't think that if I do have one, I'm engaged or involved with it, because when I used to be all into that stuff or whatever, I was always out in the car listening to music, singing into the camera and doing all of that. I'm not doing that nowadays. And I know that all I have to do is be sitting in the house with my baby and take a photo or something. But I ain't even finding time to do that at this point, because I'm so busy on this phone all the time. So it's like, that's why I say 2020, this is going to be something new, to where I have to go ahead and, it ain't even new. It's just I got to get back to me and back to the photos. Now I have a following. You guys want to see more of me, and I'm trying to dish out more of me, but I backed up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, once I get to a level where I could not backed up and everything is running smoothly, since I am the only one doing this by myself, yes, I will be able to interact more with all my platforms, okay? But Snapchat, I really would not probably interact with. But I have a Facebook, and then I have an Instagram, and then I have a YouTube. Them is the only three that I mess with right now. So, and I don't even interact on Facebook, and it's crazy because I don't know how. It's a business page, so I really don't know how. But do I have time to even go and see how to do it? You know what I'm saying? But anywho, it's not about me. It's about my honeys. If you go on and make a Facebook business page, and then you have your Instagram, and then you have a YouTube, you want to promote on all of those platforms, okay? This is why I made it more professional level, because I know that all these platforms are now professional, and I'm going to be promoting things, and I want people to want to work with me, okay, and not judge me or whatever, and this, that, and the third, or whatever. And I can't say, oh, I'm not being me, because I ain't the one to sit back and be cussing and fussing anyway. Like, I just don't do that, because I'm not bothered by anything, you know? So I just be like, way smooth, how I be smooth. I do cuss. It's in me, you know, and all that extra stuff, but it's just not for what I'm trying to dish out. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be on no platform cussing, doing that. I would probably cuss on Instagram, because that's more of a personal thing, you know. It's not like I'm over there making anything happen. It's just basically 3,000 subscribers, 3,000 followers. It's nothing major going on there. That's more of my personal life there. YouTube is personal when I come talk to my honeys. Yes, it is. But it's more of a bigger world out there to see, okay? So I don't really pick and choose what I'm going to share either. I just share it because I know my following wants to know that about me, and I'm fine with that. Like, so if somebody stumbled across it that I thought in a million years, oh, I wouldn't want them to hear about this, clearly I don't care. So hear about it. Come on, join Kells Nation. Just go on and subscribe right now then, because you're going to get more of it. We got more story times coming and everything else. So once you get a following, guys, you got to engage. You have to stay consistent. You have to make sure that you're on board, because I think I went missing for like a week. And I came back, y'all like, where you been, honey? We don't do that. Bring it on in now. Don't, you was missing. You was gone too long. To me, it was like, oh, God, I wasn't gone at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? But no, listen to your honeys now. Listen to that. You have to engage, and you have to give the people what they want or whatever. So that's another thing, okay? So even if you only got 2, 3, 4 subscribers, they are your peoples. You need to be consistent with them, and you need to kind of make them interact with you too. Like, okay, leave me a comment. Let me know, da-da-da-da. That's how you're going to learn how to perform for your honeys, okay? I know y'all probably wouldn't care at this point whatever I did on here, but I still want to know, what is it that you want to see, you know? My honeys want to know about the skin and this and that. I got that coming. I be reading my comments and I usually write stuff down. Like, even though it be late, it come right on time. But it's just stuff like that to get you guys to engage and interact. So therefore, I can know exactly what you want to see. I'm spinning out all these frontals and wigs. Everybody don't wear wigs, but I am thankful you guys watch that. You know what I'm saying? But leave me a comment and let me know what you want to see, okay? So not only would the wig be on in that video, but I'll show you how to get rid of the dark spots. And you see I got dark under eyes and all type of stuff. That's me natural, and I don't care about that for real. And I don't like getting too cute all the time, because at some point I'm going to feel like I look weird without the makeup, and I don't like that. So I dive in it for about a week straight, and then I get back off of it for about a month, so I can stay comfortable with my skin. You see what I'm saying? And this is me with lashes. I know I'm gorgeous just with a pair of good lashes. So keep it simple, okay? Because, yeah, I done got off subject. Y'all know how I do. Yeah, like I said, guys, if there's anything I left out, and if it's anything that I think about or whatever, I'm going to write it out and I'll make another video, okay? Because, you know, this is already getting too long and I can only speak from experience. So basically, this whole video was to help my new YouTubers or anybody that had a question of how I started or whatever. I don't know if I even went into that much depth about that, but I'm speaking from experience, okay? I'm not reading by a book. I'm not done watched other YouTubers' videos to get information, okay? I did that when I was starting off. So what I have learned from that and actually applied, and if it worked and didn't work, this is what I want to share with my honeys, because it's deeper than what they just be telling you. That didn't help me at all. I heard it, but I'm just like, okay, yeah, I got some info. And it wasn't like that, okay? So yeah, some of it did. I ain't lying now. I got a couple people that I was watching, and I can't remember their name. One of them is her name is Sunny. Okay, but it's Sunny. So you know what? You just type in Sunny, and it's SUNNI. I want to say she's popping right out, because she's on here popping, and she's the one that's helping you to gain this and gain that. Now that I'm more want to get my Instagram popping, okay, she tells you about that too. So I gotta go and binge her to figure out this Instagram thing. Like, I have not got YouTube conquered yet, but I got enough going on here that I know what I know, and it's nothing else I really can do until other things get presented to me. So I'm just sticking to my script. I make sure I make my videos. I make sure I give my honeys what they want. That's all I'm doing at this point, okay? But I need now the Instagram to get to going. So she gives you good information on all that type of stuff, my honeys. If y'all are interested in the YouTube life and that type thing, it is very fun, guys. I'll say that. It is interesting. It's very different for me or whatever. It's been a year. It's going on a year. Our anniversary is coming up, honeys. And, you know, we got to do something special for that, too, because it is life-changing. It really is, you know. And I've been in Cleveland, Ohio now for, what, going on this year as a YouTuber. And nobody has, like, picked me up. Like, you know, they would say, you know, if you had a manager, you would do more stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then some people are like, why do you need a manager? That's wasting money. Figure it out and get it done. So do your research. And they knocking me on the head like, forget a manager. Do you. Figure it out or whatever. And I'm like, okay, but if I'm telling y'all I don't even have time to do this, that, and the third because of this phone situation, what time would I have to actually research anything? So I'm kind of trying to find the easy way out, and I want a manager or whatever, but I don't have one. And I've been in Cleveland, and nobody is like, oh, girl, I see what you got going on. You can use a little help. I got you. Nobody. So I was going to actually think about relocating. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to expand my horizons with this or whatever and see how far it goes. And this, that, and the third. But then I got them other people knocking on my head like, why would you move? For what? Like, you're going to do the same stuff, wherever, da-da-da. I said, but them people is more engaged and more into the social media than what these people is up here, because they're lightweight, just, I ain't gonna say nobody's hating, but I'm just gonna say they looking at me like, oh, you YouTuber, da, 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 and probably talk about me behind my back, like, yeah, that bitch, da, 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 like type stuff. So I want to get away from the negativity if that's the case, because why ain't nobody acknowledged anything? I'm sure there's so many YouTubers in Cleveland, but I don't really see nobody that has took off like I did, okay? I don't know nobody's page on there that's actually doing something. Okay, so that's what's making me think like they're kind of mad or upset a little bit because they probably been on YouTube longer than me, and they still stuck on stupid somewhere. And when I talk to them about certain things to get an input, thinking, oh, you've been on YouTube longer, so you may know this and know that, it's like they shut down on me because they don't even know what I'm talking about. Because once you get to a certain caliber of YouTube, then YouTube start telling you stuff, and they don't know what I'm talking about because they like, well, I ain't on her caliber to know this stuff. And then they shut down on me, and don't nobody want to talk about it or this and that. So I ain't taking it no more, okay? I'm going to do this research. I'm going to do what I got to do. Then I'm going to let my honeys know. That's all I'm going to say about that. But I do like that lady for a good reference, guys. And it's a guy, too. It's a guy, too. His name is Sean, S-E-A-N. He got a last name, too. But I'm sure when you punch him, he's coming out. Because he's popping. Okay? He's spilling that teeth, that good tea. So, yeah, my honeys, I think this is going to be it. I feel like this video done went too long. And leave me a comment. Let me know what I left out. If it was helpful. I had the whole thing planned out, honey. I get to talking and then I get sidetracked. But I'll be losing sight, but then I pick right back up where I left off. So I think you guys pretty much get it. And I hope it's like a genuine get it, because I'm genuinely telling you from experience how this go versus the step-by-step version. There's no step-by-step version. It's how you make it, okay? I just noticed things along my journey, and that's what I'm telling my honeys. So you guys know that I love you, love you, love you so much. I tried to open up a little bit. It's 2020. It's the new year. Happy New Year's again, my honey. And we need to get out here and see what's going on, okay? So, okay, she going to do a little more research so she can be a better advocate, I guess. But until I get this camera, guys, it's just slow for me, and I'm hating this because I should have been had at least 3-4 videos up by now, and we're going on almost week 2, and it's aggravating, but okay, whatever. Now my honeys know, okay? So I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you every trip, every step of the way. I'm never sugarcoating, never hiding nothing. Now you know exactly what old Kells got going on. So if you have any advice for me, please feel free to let me know, okay? In the comments, in the DM, all of that, okay? Go to my Instagram, guys. Check me out over there. That's another thing. If you want something done, you have to talk about it. I be assuming, guys, that, oh, they're going to look in the description and see this and that. It always work like that, okay? Everybody's watching millions of videos a day. They giving you time to watch your long-ass video. I ain't about to go in no description. I got this other girl next. I can't wait to watch her. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to talk about it in your videos. You guys, go check out my merchandise, okay? It's sitting there waiting, being beautiful. Like, stuff like that. I always thought, oh, they'll see that in the description. But no, you actually have to throw it in your video. And whatever you want them to know, you have to tell them, okay? Like, type of thing, you know. I got another video coming next week about this, and that. Like, stuff like that. Like, just engage, talk, do that, okay? Because I'll just be thinking the description gonna do something. It does for certain people. Now, everybody ain't into that. So you have to talk about it, okay? But yes, we do have merch or whatever. I'm gonna come up with another design, though, and I think it's just gonna be 2 words. Boop, boop, okay? It's not gonna be no pictures and no this and no that. I hope it's not too plain. But you guys will let me know. I know that for sure. But it's time to kind of upgrade that and give me a new design on there. But I still want you guys to tell me the design that I do have. A couple of my honeys, y'all bought a shirt. You never send me a picture. I don't know how it looks. I want to know, okay? I'm also going to purchase some so I could wear them in the video so you guys could see, okay? It may look plain on there, but if I have it on, it may be cute or look better, stuff like that. So we all learning, guys. We are all learning. I am here to teach or whatever, and I do learn a lot from you guys or whatever, and I am still learning a lot because this world right here is very new to me, okay? So you getting Kells at her realest, and I feel I will always stay this real, because if it wasn't for you, how could I have been over here acting fake? Okay, I can't do that. I cannot see that happening, all right? So we genuine over here in Kells Nation, y'all. Now, if you ain't subscribed, go ahead, because I do have good content already, and I'm only cocky because my honeys tell me. Y'all tell me. Y'all talk to me, okay? So, yes, I'm very cocky about that, and I know now that makes me strive to make better, to make more, give you everything I got, okay? So, with that being said, at this point of the video, I will see my honeys on the next one. the next one. Let me know if we need a new dance by Hunnys. I love y'all so much. Bye-bye.